pelvis has probably the most significant impact on. With pelvis here, looking at Melanie's leg length, there's definitely a difference in that right one's showing up short. She's shaking her head, yes.
I can feel it.
She can feel that.
Sorry.
Yeah, so she's really smart. So that's moved back in space actually. And is that tender there also?
Yeah.
We've been working with for a while, and we'll have some things here and there that come up. And since she was feeling some stuff in the knee today, I asked her if it'd be okay if we film it to show. So I'm gonna roll you toward me and a little bit there. And I'm actually gonna push you back just a little bit because the pants are sliding. There we go.
Sliding.
Yep. Good, right there. Perfect. And then face down one more time for me. Let me drop the head rest in there. And then when we come here, it should feel different. Yeah, it feels different. What was the difference to you? Was the biggest thing you noticed there?
Right there, it felt even. Like when you pressed down, it felt like you evenly hit bone.
Yeah, so she was right, and she's so aware too of kind of what's going on. She's been working. We've been working together for quite some time, but that right hip had moved back in space like that. And then coming through the mid back now, right there between the shoulders.
Yep.
Big breath in for me, please, and let it all go. Good.
That's a big one.
Yeah, good movement. That's what we want. A little bit here. There it is. Stuck. Not anymore.
Stubborn.
Ah, there we go. Perfect. So we're going to check the knees now. And was there which is the one that you had the surgery on?
Left.
The left. Okay.
Yeah.
So as we come here, first thing I'm feeling for right here in the joint is just the positioning of these two bones, the femur and the tibia.
It's tender on the inside too.
Yeah.
And behind. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And behind the knee. So I'm feeling a muscle behind the knee. It's called the popliteus. The popliteus unlocks the knee. So I'm gonna just feel for motion here as I rotate the knee up and down. I'm just feeling under my fingers for motion right there. Right there again. Yeah, it's not moving. It's not moving how it should. As I come to this other side, I'm going to feel same thing for motion. This is just a good, so this one's so much better, and it glides through all the way. And what I mean by that is under my finger here on the inside part, it's moving. As I move the leg, these should be moving through the, have you dig your heel into the table. I'm going to try to push the toes out. Don't let me. This is testing that popliteus here. Okay, and then let's check this other side for reference. Same thing, I'm gonna push out, don't let me. So that one's, I'm pushing more and I can't budge it at all. This one, the quality of that hold is not as much. It's like a sporadic off and on, and then it'll bend and I can just move it.
It's
so
like shaking a little bit.
And do you notice that too? Yeah, okay.
I can feel the
Forward, toward me. And I'm just gonna feel for joint glide there before we move anything. Yeah, so there's some rotation on it also. It's rotated out and it's moved back, so we need to bring it toward us here. And then a little pull toward me. A little more, let that go. Let your foot off the table. There we go. Just a small one there. So already
it's way better. Yeah.
Test. So on this inside part, I wouldn't expect it to be as strong, but let's test that outside part first. So I'm gonna have you point your toes out. There we go. And the whole foot, I mean, like, soften for me a little bit. Right there. Hold right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to push your whole leg down toward the floor. Don't let me, your foot. Okay. Good. Now let's turn the toes in. I'm gonna push your whole leg down toward the floor. Don't let me. Not as strong.
Yeah, it feels weaker.
Yeah, and that's the inside part. There, and it sounds loud. How does that feel?
It doesn't, it feels like a normal, just slight movement, slight pressure.
And even when I was doing it with my hands,
no
it was
pain.
very light.
Yeah.
It was it's a small movement. Right there, we're gonna make an adjustment.
It's tender.
There we go. So moved well. It's gliding back. That's the cuboid. Now on the top here, checking the whole ankle mortise, talus. Good. And then the calcaneus or the heel bone. There we go. And right there.
They almost made me have surgery on that part of my foot.
Really? What'd they say?
They told me, oh shoot, what did they call it? They called it like and something, or an and's, oh shoot, I don't remember what it was, but they were gonna put a plate on the top of my foot because I was having so much pain in that arch right through the top of where you were pressing.
And then let's check this foot also. And then what we'll do, this last one on the knee, we're actually gonna do from that other direction. A little more on, there we go.
Can that be from going up on my toes and like being in heels and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also?
To bring that up where it should be. There. And then commonly too, it'll be not just in that joint, but one down from at the base of that first metatarsal, is what we call it. That one's fine, but this one's not. Right there.
Yeah.
It's quick to say yeah on that one. You'll let the knee fall, and then on this one, it'll drop. There it is. This. It'll pull. There. We'll see how it feels as you move on it.
Yeah. It's like blood is rushing to it, which is
a good thing.
It's a great feeling. It's a great, because it's like fresh blood going to that area.
And like I said, we already did the assessment off camera, but just to catch you guys up to speed real quick, like I said, most of the tension is right here, like between the shoulder blades, upper back. The right hip is having a harder time gliding than the left hip. So that's where we'll start today, by helping the right hip out. Sound good?
Yeah.
You? Cool, awesome, cool. So I have you laying on your left side facing me this way. You're like, ooh. Cool. Yep, just like that, it's perfect, good. So that top leg bends, all set you up perfectly like this. And you've seen chiropractors before. Have you ever been adjusted like this before?
Like this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool, just like that, cool. Good. And then back to face down, please. Good. Cool. And legs and heels are even now, which was something we weren't seeing before. One leg was kind of like shorter than the other, but you make a correction at the hip. And do you notice that? So left hip, remember, was moving super easy before, and it's like right side was harder.
Yeah.
Do you notice that difference? I'm like barely pushing now.
Yeah, it does feel, I mean, it feels lower too.
Yeah, yep. And mid back. Right there. I'll have you take a nice big breath in. Good. Keep exhaling. Good.
Ooh.
And then when you're ready, we'll have you flip over. You'll be laying on your back, face up. Cool. So we're gonna cross the arms here. We're gonna be like in that upper, like back area. So I'll even have you slide down a little bit toward your feet. Yeah, that's good. Yep, that's good. Cool. Good. Good. So right there. Nice breath in. And then all the way out. Let that go.
Ooh. Oh my god, that felt so good.
Good. That was like the spot, huh?
Yeah, I needed that.
And then we'll have you just relax right there. We'll check in with the neck. Right side's just so tight. And you're even saying it felt like almost like bigger or like knotted almost on the right side. Yeah. So it'll be, believe it or not, right there. Just still breathing in and out. Relaxed. Good. Head stays nice and light.
Oh my god.
What was that like? Go ahead and tell the camera like what that was like.
Oh, I needed that so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear it so loud too. It's like ASMR in itself, but I mean, it cracked a lot further up than I've ever had it cracked before.
Yeah, so that traveled a bit. Like the cracks were local, but I literally felt like almost like the vibration or like the reverberation of it. So let's recheck in. Good. And that's literally moving easier, not as much force. Right? Sometimes when we're spending long times at the computer, all these things, you just get like these just bunched up muscles and the joints get tight. So it's nice to be able to release all that. Good. And then we've got one more here. This one's more gentle than the last one. Good. So right there. Nice breath. Nice and relaxed. Good.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. That was amazing.